restroom at the bank that my wife and I were at. Um, it's pretty accessible. I was pretty happy with it. You can right there, I'm pretty tall, so but I was able to get my legs underneath the counter to wash my hands, so that was pretty good. Some people, I have the ability with the back muscles and the stomach muscles, the abs, to use the urinal right there if I so desire. Um, I was using a catheter, and I did have to transfer every single time onto the toilet in order to go to the restroom because I think it frees up your bladder somehow whenever you don't have the pressure underneath you of sitting on something. But anyway, since I've been eating all the protein in my diet, then I think that it is increasing my ability to, or my internal organs, and not to be so. One of the guys was saying glued together, be all glued together. Maybe they were all glued together, and it was hard for the catheter to be inserted into my bladder. I don't know, but just for this purpose, I'm transferring to the toilet. Just just so I can show you guys how it's not that bad. And so I'm using the bars on the sides, and I think those are really awesome. Those are really helpful. It's also good to put paper in your hands whenever you're touching the bars, because everybody and their mother touches the bars, and they might have dirty hands whenever they touch the bars. So uh, you know, um, there's the latch for the restroom that I'm in, and I grabbed a little bit of toilet paper here. I'm also I just have a pattern of cleaning up the toilet seat a little bit whenever I leave, whenever I enter a bathroom, and whenever I leave a bathroom. Then I just like to wipe it down a little bit. Um, the male restrooms are sometimes the people look like their butt exploded or something like that on the toilet seat because there's just poo poo everywhere. It's a big mess. But sometimes uh, it's not, and most of the time it's not. But sometimes it is, and that's very infrequent, I think, for female bathrooms. And I'm happy about that. That's cool. I should have used the toilet paper also whenever I was flushing the toilet, because people might have dirty hands whenever they flush the toilet. So anyway, and there's another picture of the urinal, and there's a little thing on top of it to flush the toilet. Um, and here the sink is pretty cool because you can just move it up. You don't have to crank the sink handles or anything like that to turn the water on. I wanted to tilt my camera down a little bit so that you could actually see my hands being washed here, but uh, you know, use your imagination. Um, I washed them just fine. You can see the gleaming on my hands, so they got all wet, and I got a lot of soap, and anyway, they got this counter for the sink was high enough so that I could just wheel right up to it in my wheelchair, so I didn't have to, you know, uh, go to the go to the side, go 90 degrees to the side of the counter or anything like that. And I like to keep the paper so that after I'm done with it, so that I can use it to open up the handle from the door, because I think that there's lots of bacteria on the door handle still.